Welcome, gamers and geeks, to another D&D session. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM. I run games of Dungeons & Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server, and today we're on episode 51 of the City of Gate 2.0 campaign. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
Dibs and last.
Dibs and last, of course you are. So who's going to go first then? Come on.
There
you go.
Hello, I play Gwendolyn Darkmoon, Rogue Fire Extraordinaire, Drow River at the party.
Mm-hmm. Excellent.
Alright, I will be Genrilla, the half-elven werebear bard paladin rogue. Kinda goody two-shoe?
Kiori?
I'm Kiori. I'm the Goliath herbalism cleric lady.
Can you hear her okay?
Yes.
Cool. Excellent. And last but not least...
I am Wilhelm. I am one of the party's two wizard artificers.
Mm-hmm.
I am our residential bird.
Residential bird.
I'm pretty sure Rawlish is artificer wizard as well, right?
Yes, he is. He is.
I thought he was.
He's an elven artificer, wizard artificer, in that order, whereas you are a artificer wizard.
Now I think it's more wizard than artificer, but.
But you started your training in artificer as opposed to starting your training in wizard.
Because I was not a hairy wizard.
Not a wizard, Harry. Yeah. Okay. And what happened last time we played?
We were sitting around discussing what our next move was going to be when our least favorite hacker, whatever, paid us a visit and telling us that we needed to, once again, telling us to throw off our shackles and come join him in the real world and to meet him at this location.
Join the rebellion.
And Gwendolyn, Rawlish, and Wilhelm decided that they were actually going to go meet him, and so they started making preparations. They logged out of the game and started making preparations to go do exactly that. Mm-hmm. Only when they stopped where they thought they were going, and Wilhelm removed his gear, he realized that they were outside of a prison.
Basically,
God.
Corrections facility.
Yes, police precinct.
And he convinced forced the others back where they were going and talked to law enforcement or what have you.
That was the perfect choice to be the one they interrogated because I actually knew nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And so on and so forth. So they had a grand adventure in the semi-real world and the real world.
Well, you
meanwhile,
stay in your fake little illusion.
Meanwhile, Genrilla and Kiori stayed inside, and Kiori spent most of her time helping to run her shop and brewing new and better potions. Genrilla took fighting practice on the rooftops, because that seemed like a good place to not stab people accidentally. And because
At least I feel accidentally.
that, and it's kind of interesting or scary or whatever to have a large sized humanoid practicing fighting techniques on a slanted roof. But eventually, she tired of doing that and decided that she was going to go into town on a shopping expedition. Noticed that the town was, for it being gate, it was quieter than it should have been, and there were fewer other players, much fewer other players than there usually is, and the town itself was somewhat quiet on NPCs, except for this out-of-place drow that, when struck with magic, proved to, well, not be a drow.
Mm-hmm.
It turned out to be a demon.
A Yuck-Claw.
The Yuck-Claw demon, which was quickly handled in...
Yes.
Because, you know, fiends versus paladins don't usually do well. And then she returned to make report to Curia that there were demons floating around the town. There were fewer other players in the town, and that basically everybody was just kind of busy watching them, as the neighbor was their neighbor was there making notes, and their former rogue or former thieves guild member shop attendant was writing real world notes in thieves' cant. Basically, notes to the system or whatever, but doing it in thieves' cant, apparently thinking no one else can read thieves' cant. And I believe when we ended when the other three flew back had just arrived from flying back from Scalbania, or just outside of Scalbania.
Yeah. So you're all back in the city of Gate, yes?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Anything I believe... Yeah, you're back in the shop. Right?
Yeah.
And... Did we do any out of character chat? Yeah, they did a little bit. Okay. So yeah, what was the gist of the conversation you were having in the out of character chat there?
We were trying to figure out what our next move was going to be. Because I couldn't remember exactly what we had decided last week we were doing. Then there was a bunch of out of character chat about Jester and who and what he is. But what did we?
General talk was about what we were doing afterwards, and taking a couple days to finish affairs in Gate before we up and went to go deal with Coal City.
Okay, so your plan is to go to Coal City and deal with all that mess.
I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah.
That's the gist I got.
Yeah, because of all of the... It's either that, or because I forgot about the demon for a minute. It's either we go underground here and try to deal with it, see if there's more demons seeping through that we could deal with potentially, because that would be pretty easy to deal with. But of all of our big plans, surprisingly, as weird as this sounds, the easiest one to deal with would be Coal City, and its problem because at least we have an idea of where and what we need to do, as opposed to some of the other ones where we're like, eh,
Okay.
that's a lot. I think somebody wanted to go talk to our resident life glass shopkeep owner.
Yes, I had to go talk to him because I had some quick questions.
Mike.
You wanted to go to Mike's. Okay.
Yep, Mike's, and I wanted to go to the guy that tells you if you don't have enough gold, you kill enough people, he'll take their souls in payment. I need to go talk to that guy
Braziel.
too. Don't trust him, but I need to talk to that guy too.
Uh-huh.
Oh, is that Braziel? I never met him, so I never knew his name.
He's a fun one.
Yeah, Wilhelm never met him. He just heard you guys complain because you guys made deals with him, and you were like, "I need more souls."
His character has never said that.
Yeah, this character has. You were very correct.
Yes. So, what do you want to do first? And are you all going together, or are you leaving everyone behind while you go alone to Mike's Emporium and then Braziel's?
Mike's, he does have to go solo. Braziel's, he doesn't care.
Okay.
Are you sure? This is still Gate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I should be fine.
And there are demons floating around.
Yeah, I should be fine. If not, I can try and get back to you guys. I can send you guys a message saying I need help. So
Fair.
if things get really, really bad, I will call for tactical assistance. I'll try not to fight anything that looks like it's too powerful.
The problem is... Oh, never mind. I forgot. You have the...
Immunity to non-magical damage, yeah, so.
Not just that, but you have that robe of yours, or that cloak.
Yeah, I can see into the ethereal plane, invisibility, anything that's magically invisible. Anything. I'll be okay.
Do you have True Sight?
No, not true. Well, no, it's just ethereal and the other one. I don't think I have true sight.
Okay.
I could have taken it, I think, but I didn't. No, it was the ethereal sight that I'm thinking. If I can read any language.
Right.
Then the robe just gives me whatever the robe gives me. I just have to find my tiny notebook of knowledge.
Tiny notebook of knowledge.
Found it. Oh, it's really easy. Let's see. Not that. Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah. See invisible creatures and objects, even those that are on the ethereal plane. Yep.
Okay.
Just walking down the road, I'm just seeing random space squids from a different dimension.
So, are the rest of you going to let him go to Mike's on his own?
Should we really let him?
Well, I'm heading to Braziel's first, but I mean, you guys.
Oh, you're going to
Mike's
Braziel's first. Okay.
Yeah, he's going to Braziel's first. He's got to go look into that.
You're definitely not letting him go to Braziel's by himself.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's fine now.
No.
How about I come with you? I need to, I guess, pay back Braziel as well. I just need to go by the bank first.
Sounds good.
So you're going to swing by the...
Apparently we're going to swing by the bank, and then Braziel's, and then the two rogues are going to possibly go with him, whether he knows it. Well, yeah. We're not technically invisible. We're hiding somewhere. That's a different story.
So,
yeah, okay.
So first you go to the bank. And Gwyn, you gonna go to the teller and say what?
Hello, sir. I came by here today to receive my savings, and you guys didn't have it at the time, so I came back here today to see if you're ready and stuff.
How much would you like to withdraw?
Well, since it's from my bank, my savings, 20,000 gold.
20,000?
Yes.
Let me just get the manager.
Toby. Yes, Toby is the manager. I'll go let him out.
I didn't need anything important that wrong.
After a short while of waiting, another, somebody else comes to the counter and says, I under the impression that you're wanting to withdraw 20,000 gold pieces, is that right?
Yes, from my savings account in this bank.
Okay. Do you have any form of ID?
I guess, would a bounty hunter have, like, it probably has, like, ID, just, like, pull up, like, her, like, official, like, bounty hunter license.
No, I mean, like, do you happen to know your account number?
Excuse me, what?
I mean, obviously, anybody can come off the street and demand a large amount of money, but we're not just going to give it away unless you can prove that you actually have an account with us. So, what is your account number?
You guys never gave me one.
I find that highly unlikely.
Insight check this gentleman.
Go on.
That 3 turns into a 10 because of a reliable talent.
You get the impression that this person has no intention of giving you your money back.
You know what? I'm just going to go and find my number so I can prove it to you guys.
Excellent.
Have a good day.
Don't you have
See you soon.
noble lineage papers?
No what?
Isn't she a noble?
I believe so. But he's been asking her specifically for any proof that she has an account. I mean, I believe you did sign something. There was some paperwork that you filled out when you got the account, right?
Yeah, they gave a receipt for the money put in, I think.
Yeah. Do you know what you did with that paperwork?
I guess I'll try and dig in my pockets. Since you mentioned it, or at least in my inventory.
Alright, roll an investigation check to see if you can find the banking paperwork from when you originally opened the account. In your burglar's pack. Oh, hell yes. There it is. It's all crumpled up and damp and maybe a little tatty, but it's there. You do actually have proof that you hold it.
Turn around. Go back to the person that says, so right on the counter. Here's my receipt from when I first opened my bank account.
Oh. I see. How much money did you actually deposit at the time? Do you remember?
20,000 gold.
So you want to withdraw all of it? You do realize that
Yes.
would close the account, right?
Yes, I think we had this discussion the other day.
I'm sure I would remember. The problem is, if you close the account, is that it will no longer earn any dividends. Like, your money won't be earning you any additional money.
Oh, so I've been earning additional money in my bank account.
Yeah, I mean, We do reward our best customers with an interest rate and other perks. The longer you leave the money in there, the more your money earns. Yes.
So I'll have to have more in my bank account then.
Oh, not yet. You haven't left it in there long enough for it to.
Oh, how long do I need to leave it in there for?
At least a year.
What would the investment rate be?
Oh, it would be about 0.25%.
That's not a lot.
Like 250 gold.
A little bit more than that, wouldn't it?
0.25%? No, I think that's 250. Might even be less.
It's out of every 100 you would get 25 copper.
Oh yeah, wait, no. Oh yeah, no, I'm way off. Oops, sorry. I was blanking for some reason, registering as 10,000 mentally in my head because I'm an idiot.
So the rate would be
1 sec, I'll pull it up. I'll Google.
There.
Nice.
Oh, I was about to use it.
so would that be 50 copper or 50 gold?
That would be 500 gold for every. Right?
If you had your account was 20,000 at 0.25%, you would gain 500 gold.
If you leave it in there a year.
Yeah.
Without touching it.
And of course, every year after that, you'd have to recalculate based on the new
Yeah,
amount.
it would be 0.25 of 2,500, and then, of course, you could just you could withdraw the 500, and then it would be back down to 2,000 again, and it would be the same math the following year, providing you don't touch that 2,000.
Yeah, if you could live off the interest, which is what some ridiculously wealthy real people do.
Hmm. I'll do this. I check to see if is this listening to this banker seem like a good idea.
Oh, the bank is going to do everything in its power to make you think that this is a fantastic idea. Of course.
Yeah, but since this is the gate and still like a weird export of goods being taken out,
You could.
I just the 20,000 gold, please.
2,000, you mean?
No, 20,000. If you don't want my services, I'll just go somewhere else.
Without your money?
I can get you your money if you really.
Well, I
really
am a
want it.
rogue.
I'll see what we can do.
I was going to say I could modify his memory.
And
make it
to, I guess, answer your
30,000
question,
30,000 gold.
Devontae, I could just walk into the bank if I want to.
You could. You could try. Virgin really going, please don't go more of a scene. We don't need to fight a whole bank full of people.
20,000.
Guys, I can modify his memory. It's okay. I could just be like 25,000 gold. Thank you.
20,000.
I don't.
Okay.
Gonna be.
So after a little while, they bring out a pallet, essentially, with 100 bags. With 200 bags, each containing 100 gold pieces. on the pallet. Are you sure you want to be walking around with this much gold? How will you even be able to carry it all?
I have to.
Bags of holding?
Bags of holding.
I'll just, I guess, nudge Wilhelm, as I said, bags of holding, to see if he pulls one out or something.
I mean, well, I could probably do something better than a bag of holding. How many of these bags equate to the 5,000 gold diamonds I took out?
You had okay. So this is 20,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, so
split
so
up
this is-
into 200 bags of 100 gold pieces each.
Yeah, so I was gonna. So remember his little.
Each bag weighs 2 pounds.
Okay.
So this is 400 pounds worth in weight of gold.
Well, my question is, so his in his chest he had 20 diamonds that were worth 5,000 gold each. How big were those? Were they big enough for him to fit pretty much most of his gold in the chest?
Each of those were about as big as your fist. They're a lot more. Yeah. Yeah, diamonds take up much less space than the equivalent value
Okay,
of coins.
so I could probably fit. I'm not even sure how many of these I could fit in there. Then how many of these could I fit in the chest? Probably like 50. Probably not many.
I mean, you could try. I mean, you could.
Or we could just do something crazy, like, I don't know.
Leave it in the back. That's what it's for.
Or we could tie them all together and strap them to either side of a bear.
Have a bear. Just
Where
have
do
a
we have
bear
a bear?
covered in bags of gold.
Do we have a bear?
Whoop!
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure. We have a bear.
As Generilla just goes,
Bear form.
thump, bear.
Okay.
That's counterproductive because what if we need you out of bear form? Then you're fighting with all of our gold on you.
I'm sure they can just stand upright and drop all the gold to the ground and fight.
Oh,
But yeah,
bear.
they would be encumbered by 400 pounds if they were to carry all the gold.
Am I just making this, like, tedious, y'all?
No, it's good. It's just we're trying to figure out how to. So Anthony, would you say I could probably fit like a quarter of those bags in the chest just to figure it out, so I can try and save some space here?
You can try and load up the chest with as much as you can. You can, of course, also, if you wanted to, you could deposit some of that wealth in the bank, and that way you've got an empty chest.
True. And he still has an entire hoard he's sitting on. So in reality, this is nothing. Yeah, here, Gwen, we can do it like this. And he'll look at the bank teller. So, please do tell me, what happens if someone makes an extremely large deposit?
We would be delighted to have your custom.
Now, what is the insurance policy on my deposit?
Insurance policy?
Yes, if you guys get robbed, what happens to my shit? Do I get coverage?
You'll be wanting a premium account then. Fantastic. So, our premium accounts do include a small fee, and that covers the insurance and various other things like that. However, it has a much higher interest rate.
What's the fee?
Oh, it's a trifle. Nothing to worry about.
How
Let me get the
much
paperwork
is
for
it?
you.
Give me a number. Let me see paperwork.
So, it would be approximately 2%. Taking
There's a small issue. Okay. Taking monthly, I better be getting a monthly interest rate too if they're going to be charging me monthly here. That's insane.
Oh no, the interest rate is annual, but it's 5%.
Okay,
And you
so
lose out.
yeah,
Yes,
you're
No,
No,
milking
5 is a
me.
much bigger number than 2.
Yes,
Yes,
but
but
if you're
you're
taking 2% each
milking me
month,
continuously.
and you're only taking 5% annually, you're worse off. They'll take all your money.
No, that's not the way the math works at all.
Yes, it is.
Let's go grab a calculator.
Can I get a? I'm going to cast a spell at this point. Can I get a charisma saving throw from the bank manager, please?
So if you think about it, it's going to be 24%.
Yeah, he's definitely he got no.
Yeah, my plan. If you were going to cast that spell, I was going to modify his memory to make it to where they take 2%, but I get 5% monthly, so I can just milk them. But
I just want to let him. Yeah, he's under the effects of Zone of Truth.
Okay.
That's not how the math works, is it, sir?
No, everything we do is weighted in our favor so that we keep as much of your money as possible and use it to invest in our own enterprises and try our damnedest to make sure that you don't withdraw it so that we can, if we make a bad investment, you'll never find out. And oh shit, why am I telling you all of this?
You love Zone of Truth.
I'm going to answer him in Thieves' Cant because I just have a feeling at this point, and because I'm forcing you to tell the truth.
Well, that ain't fair, is it? Also in Thieves' Cant.
Yep, we're done here.
Okay,
you don't want to put your money in this bank.
That's okay.
And I'm not going to do anything about them being the way they are because that's just who they are. But yeah, nice operation you got here, though.
Yeah.
Too bad you just ran afoul of the wrong group of adventurers.
Gwyn, how are you going to go about checking the bags?
I'm just saying, like, instead of gold, the same, like, is there at least gold inside of them and that they didn't just, like, fill these suckers with rocks?
I'm an 8. I believe in you, buddy.
Oh yeah, you open the bags and they do indeed have shiny, glinty gold inside.
Are they real gold?
How would you tell?
I am an alchemist.
Detect magic.
You detect illusion magic.
This is annoying.
Magically created bags of gold. That's low, even for a guild of thieves. The only person outside of the bank manager who's understanding that is Gwen, because I know she speaks Thieves' Cant.
If you spend it quick, it won't matter now, will it? Says the manager in Thieves' Cant.
Unless you spend it in the wrong shop with the wrong shopkeeper who knows better.
You got about 50 minutes.
Until what?
Until the gold disappears.
That's right.
So this is leprechaun gold or fey gold, isn't it?
They use the creation spell, which allows you to create precious metals for up to an hour, and then they go poof.
Okay, so what did happen to my money?
Oh, it's been used to
Invest.
To
In
fund
what company?
operations of of some sort or another, probably paying off politicians or buying poisons or upgrading traps or more this, that, or I mean, I could go on, but yeah, it's not here. Once the money's deposited, it's never meant to come out again. Or if it does, it's going to be in very small amounts. Because in order for it to work, they have to have a certain amount of money here that they can actually hand back to people. Right?
Yeah. But you wanted to withdraw more than the available float, so... they've faked it.
Gwen has like a look of murder on her face.
You got to admit, though, it's a clever scheme for a group of thieves.
Toby, no.
So, how much do we want this guy killed? Because, like...
Are you gonna clear out this building again?
Well, this guy specifically can appear in a different plane of existence, and it wouldn't be any of our faults.
While I admit that it's underhanded, it's also not unexpected, and I do not see murder as the solution.
Murder is deposit.
If
A
you,
deposit.
Depositing
Let me put it
him
this
in
way.
a pocket dimension.
I'm going to not take part in anything that's about to happen here. So
No planar shifting.
yeah, that's how that's going to work. I'm going to not be. I'm not going to be a part of whatever it is you guys are about to do.
Thing is, I definitely have worse things I could do than planar shifting at this point, which is fun.
This is where Jinrilla is trying to live up to her paladin thing. Where like, yeah, I mean, it's fine to be upset and all this other stuff, but is this really what we want to do?
What do you want?
Sorry?
I'm asking Gwen how much gold she wants.
I think she wants her 20,000 that we originally got out. That
You want 20,000? Okay. Give me, like, 2 minutes. Be right back. He's gonna walk outside and he's gonna fly as high up in the air as he can get. Sit weirdly crisscross applesauce and summon his chest in his lap.
Okay.
And then she had 2,000. So I'm not gonna lie to you, Anthony.
20,000.
The number of platinum is unknown because that's what you told me to put. So it is a ridiculous amount.
So platinum, yeah, 2,000 platinum would be the equivalent of 20,000 gold.
Yeah, he's just gonna pull out 2,000 platinum out of there. He has no idea how much is left because again, it's in unknown numbers.
Yeah.
We literally tilted it sideways and dumped platinum in it. So I assume he's got a lot to go.
Yeah.
He will do that and then send it back. So, unless someone can see like 400 feet into the air, they just see an owl sitting crisscross applesauce like a weird ass.
I don't know what the distance is, but we have a pretty good perception. But I also don't care.
Mhm.
Yeah, he'll come back down and he will hand Gwen. Gwen, can you hold that much?
It would still
That's
be
pretty heavy.
it would still be pretty heavy. We usually ignore the weight of coins, but
2,000 platinum is a little. That's one that's hard to ignore. I don't know what Gwen's strength is. I don't know if I can just hand it to her.
I have a strength of 8, so
Oh yeah, you.
tiny little elf.
but
Gwen would probably can't carry.
2,000. Okay, actually, yeah, 20,000. Yeah.
2,000
It's
platinum.
probably like an insane amount. Like it probably helped him just fall to the ground.
Yeah. Platinum is less because it's
So
worth more.
every 50 gold piece, every 500 gold piece worth is a pound in weight. So
Yeah.
20.
Every
How
50.
about we just hold on to that money, but I just keep track of it in my sheet and stuff, and just say you're holding on to it for me, if that's okay.
Sure.
Cool.
I will be
How
right
many
back.
days?
Are you sure you don't want me? Like seriously, guys, are you? Because
Are you
Anthony,
fine with him?
I am wearing the ring at this point. Reattuning.
The ring.
I mean, Gwen, if
threat.
you're okay with her holding it, I can
Oh.
give her the plat.
Yeah, you probably could. It's not just a matter of bearing the weight, it's the inconvenience of having to carry this much.
Yeah, this much platinum, but if Gwen's okay with it and she's offering, he'll hand it to her. If not, he'll fly 400 feet back up and resummon the chest, put it all back, and then
Cool.
see it back.
Anyway,
Well, since I'm a rogue, probably not like a good idea. We have jangly stuff, so
mhm.
Sorry, Wilhelm, can you just put it back in your backpack?
Yeah. It'll be
What do you
okay.
want to do with the 200 bags of fake gold?
How long did it last?
It lasts
It's
for
gonna
up to an
last-
hour, and you've already wasted like maybe 15, 20 minutes.
I have an evil idea.
Oh,
This might get me killed. Give it to Braziel.
Worry about me.
He
Anthony,
knows
is it
he's
fair to
gonna-
say we've had a short rest? At least a few at this point.
Yeah, I think that before you'd have gone out again, you'd have recovered all of your hit points and spell slots, right?
Yeah, that's the one I was worried about, was my spell slots.
Yeah.
I realized I used 2 of my 3rd levels at one point. Oh, it was to cast Sending with the fucking idiot. Alright, yeah, never mind, I remember what it was for now.
Alright. We still have to figure out how we would try to carry that, though. I mean,
Or just bring it outside and says it's a free for all. Everyone can have some.
Just let everybody have some gold.
Yeah.
that'd make a hell of a distraction if we were looking to do something else. I mean, theoretically, between me and Curie, we could pick up the pallet and just carry it.
Yes.
In theory, me and you can pick it up and carry it. I have a 19 strength.
I forget that you're a strong spell
I'm a
caster.
super strong spider for no reason. Or wizard for no reason.
Did you say strong spider?
Yeah, I forgot I have poison from face spiders on my equipment, and I was reading that as I was speaking. That's where the spider came from.
I am the strong spider.
No, it's a gift from the spider that he chased down the corridor and completely almost decapitated with his bare hands.
All right, Athens.
Ringing
I mean-
bells in its head 10 times.
We can definitely carry this silly thing if we
Yes.
want to, because for the most part, the average riffraff in gate does not give us a second. Does not even give us a first glance, let alone a second.
Yeah, you've got a bit of a reputation by now. Yeah.
So, but knowing what we know, and I don't want to support you guys passing this off as real anywhere. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah, let's not go somewhere we shop and sell them fake gold. That sounds like a terrible idea.
But maybe handing out free disappearing gold in front of a shop that you don't like.
Hold on.
I'm half tempted to just. I'm half tempted to just dispel magic it. I said I'm half tempted to. I'm not doing it yet, but I'm like,
It's fifth
But you
level.
realize-
Go ahead, it'll be right.
just like, I mean, we've got actual money. We've got ways to get around it. We don't really need this annoying. We can either let it sit here and evaporate on its own, or we can make it go away. Those are probably the best options.
Yeah. Sorry to put you for the inconvenience. Let's just get rid of this money.
No, it's no worries.
Just poof.
It's always fun to test our limits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just stare menacingly at the bank teller.
Good day, sir. Thank you for your information.
You guys are missing out on a large investment, but fuck you guys. And he's leaving.
So I've used one second level spell slot. Yay.
They've still got her 20,000, or at least the... Yeah. Gwyn still didn't get the 20,000 gold that she deposited originally.
No, but
You got a free 20,000, so.
let them have it. It's less obnoxious than trying to deal with them.
Yeah. And who knows, maybe one day I'll just sneak into the bank and get all the money inside of it for revenge one day.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're corrupt.
And make it have like a bag of holding for that purpose.
Maybe. Okay, so to Braziel's?
Yep.
To Braziel's.
Yeah.
Don't wear cheat. Let your words be upon this. Never fear to err, but caution is wise. They protect the weak and punish. She wasn't threatening us. She did it with fairness in the term.
What you doing?
Oh, I'm double checking that I haven't somehow in this whole thing failed to live up to the tenets of my oath.
Ah. Okay.
Be responsible for your actions and yeah. Okay, there'd have been more consequences if we'd have gone down the wrong path. Okay. Yep. I feel secure in not having violated devotion.
Okay. So, you head to Braziel's.
Yes. We do.
And as you walk in, the Braziel, as usual, greets you warmly. Well, hello, my friends. What can I do for you today?
What does Braziel look like? This is my first time ever meeting him.
He looks like a tiefling.
Okay. What does he look? Or no, I can't see through shape change. I could give myself true seeing, but we're not doing all that. Anyway, I've heard there are necklaces of sorts that could help increase one's constitution.
Ah. Looking to make yourself a bit tougher, right?
Yes.
There it is. I think it's just called the Amulet of Health, isn't it? Let me double check.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Well, this here, he says, holding up an amulet. Gold disc hanging from a chain. There's two hands cupped with a radiant sun between them. This here is the Amulet of Health. I'd be happy to sell it to you.
How much?
5,000 gold pieces, please.
Would you be okay with a diamond?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Alright, well, give me one moment. I will be right back with the money. Okay, he's going to, again, fly 400 feet back up in the air, resummon the chest, grab a diamond, put it back away, and go back down. And then go and press.
You hand over the diamond and he gets out one of those little lenses things and goes, looks pretty good. How did you make this then?
I got it from a horde.
You got it from a horde?
Yes, I have a little way of storing any excess loot I need kept safe in a area only I can access.
Oh, demi-plane. All right. Well, this is pretty good. It's not a naturally formed diamond, of course. This one's been formed from magic.
Oh, really? Oh, well, that would make sense considering I got it from an earth elemental.
Oh, that would make sense. All right, you got yourself a deal. I'll take it.
All right. Thank you, friend.
Anything else I can do for any of you?
I'm not caring.
I guess for me is to decrease my soul count.
You want to pay off some of your debt?
Yeah.
All right.
We do a calculation of how many souls.
Well, any souls you've collected will have automatically have come off of your debt.
No, I mean, I'm doing a subtraction, like how many souls in total did I owe him minus the souls I've already given him.
Okay.
How much gold will I owe him if I have to give him 5,450 souls?
The equivalent is 10 times the gold. Or the same in platinum. Basically, each soul is worth 1 platinum piece.
Yikes.
So I have to kill. Well, unless we're gonna do a revolution.
Yeah. How much is your debt?
I originally had to pay him 6,000 gold. 6,000 souls, and I have a total of 550 souls.
Yeah. So you
I just smile innocently at him.
So out of the 6,000 souls that you owe him, you've paid him 550. You said.
Yeah.
Okay. So that
Is he
leaves
upset?
5,450 souls to go, right?
Yeah.
5,000.
4,000.
4,000. Holy shit.
But
That's a lot of platinum.
you hear a metallic roar behind you. Uh-oh.
What's that?
3 of these things.
What the fuck are those?
Oh no, not again.
Do I know what those are?
Oh, for hell's sake.
I'll wait
Everybody
until...
remember,
Go on.
Anthony.
I was going to say, everybody remember, since I'm guessing because we've been traveling together, we're pretty well close together. While within 10 feet of the paladin, you have a +5 to saves.
What are these things? Do I know? What would the knowledge for that be, Anthony?
Are you saying what are these things out loud in character?
Well, would he know what they are first? If not, then he's like, what are those?
Do an Arcana check to see if you, as a artificer, recognize these constructs.
Sure, that's a natural one. We're going to reroll that with luck, because why not? With that +17, it's still a ridiculous 36.
There we go. These things are called steel defenders. Steel predators. Sorry. Steel predators. My bad. They're basically robot assassins. They are usually sent... they're usually created by a Mordron, specifically for the purpose, from the city of Sigil. However, there are a few others that are capable of reproducing their creation. It would require a particularly skilled artificer to do so, though.
I love them. Are these things smart, or are they literally just bred to kill?
They're not particularly bright, no. They have one purpose.
So there's no reason.
They're hunter-killer bots.
Okay. I like this. I'm not gonna lie. So we're killing them, right? And that's the jump I'm getting here.
Yeah, I'm hoping that Ellen will be back shortly so that she can participate in this encounter also. I don't know where she is.
That's fine.
So what I was going to say, while we have this quick moment of downtime, Gwen, I can pay off your debt, but that's only if you want me to.
All of it?
Yeah, he had the amount of platinum you told me was literally unknown because it was too much for you to count that we put in that chest.
This is true.
Oh, I'm assuming there is a fuck ton, and he still has the entire rest of the horde. So I'm assuming he's got more money than he will ever need in his entire lifetime.
Man, I don't want
as long as it keeps being made. But
that's true. Well, he still makes money on the side too, doing other stuff, and he doesn't buy much. I've noticed. Wilhelm has literally only helped friends. And
I'm tempted. I'm happy to see if Raz can do something with the ring, but I really don't want to go through him.
well, you're a little busy right now, but
Yeah, I'm just saying, I'm just talking out of character while we're waiting for.
look at something, because what do these do? Robes.
The big thing is, well, you'll find out what their big thing is, because if they go first, they'll get the.
drop on
Which
you.
means me and Jim are both going to have to roll like crap for them to go first, but yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to go first because Gwyn's in the party.
There's always a chance.
Oh, because my +10 with advantage is so horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, that's clearly not
Okay.
gonna work.
What does this do? Okay, your base armor is 15 plus dex. You have it. Okay. Wow, I really don't need those.
Hold on, what?
I'm looking at the robes of the Archmagi to compare to my current robes and see if they're worth it, because my current robes kind of just give me better bonuses. This one's like my spell save and attack increased by 2, which is cool, but the issue is I have luck and I have portents, so I can kind of just reset your numbers freely.
If you don't have luck and you're not a divination wizard, the Archmage robes are amazing because they make the save DC. Because it's one of the only things that increases a wizard
Save DC.
or their save DC go up.
Oh. I definitely think they're nice. It's just I'm trying to debate whether or not that's something Wilhelm would be like, oh, let me try and buy, because currently he hasn't really needed much, and I'm just seeing if there's anything he does need, and these just don't look like they're really something he needs, and he probably wouldn't sacrifice his current robe for him because he likes his current robe a lot.
I mean, my one wizard wore them, but then again, he was a Blade Song wizard, so setting his base AC to 15 plus his +5 dexterity modifier plus his intelligence modifier when blade singing, giving him an AC in combat of 25 usually worked pretty well.
Yeah, I don't know. Wilhelm's current AC is 15, so like it's not bad, but like. The other thing is like he has things to like decrease damage. He's immune to non-magical, so like that helps make a difference. And then you have the like stacks of just portent breaking.
Yeah, my guy was just an elven wizard, so he kind of needed all he could get.
Honestly, my original plan for Wilhelm wasn't even to be a
Broken
divination wizard. Well, to be fair, he's my first ever wizard, so if he is broken, it was not my intent because I had no idea.
Yeah.
Wizards are just wizards. That's just kind of how that works. Anyway, all right.
Is Gwyn back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Yay.
Sorry.
Okay, initiative time.
All right.
Oh, that was supposed to be with advantage. Let me roll again.
Anthony, question: would there have been time to say that I had my rod out? Probably not.
Never
mind, because he wasn't expecting it, so never mind. That wouldn't be a fair thing to say. Ignore me. Nope.
What weapon would you have instinctively pull out upon seeing these things?
His spellbook.
Okay.
I'm asking about the rod because that's just another thing he would have had. But if he wouldn't have like reached for him just because at first he would have been too tempted to be like, "Can I befriend you?"
Fair. Okay.
Like I said, I've tried to play him as the least broken of a way a wizard can be as I could think of.
Ellen,
Mm-hmm.
would you also like to roll initiative?
Okay, we're initiative. Okay.
Which is really hard because wizards, by their very nature, are the most broken class in the game.
Especially, well, I mean, all the classes are kind of broken at higher level, but yeah.
Yeah, but by and far, at almost every level, a wizard is one of the most.
They're just squishy. So.
Yeah, they're just. Yeah. Unless they're a Blade Song wizard with the right things early on, you can't. They really shouldn't be up close in combat.
Yes, I saw that.
They should stand in the back.
Yeah.
They should stand in the back and sling their spells.
So the highest was Genrilla with a 20.
Okay.
Followed by Wilhelm on 19. Gwyn on 17. The Steel Predators. On 10. And then Curie on 4. So what would Genrilla do against these mechanical menaces?
How far away from us are they?
They have literally just come into the shop, but the shop isn't huge. It's probably about a 30 by 30 space total. So everywhere in there is within 30 feet.
Okay. Well, I would love to walk up and attack them, but they're not going to be more than 5 feet apart, are they?
No. Like they've literally just come in, so and they all came through the same doorway, so yeah, they'd be within 5 feet of each other right now. And they're blocking the door.
This may seem odd for the general, but I'm a hold my action until they move closer to us.
Okay. Wilhelm, what would you like to do?
I was really debating something funny, but I realized they had to consent, so it wouldn't be as fun. Let me see though, because Wilhelm could do stupid things here, or he could do nothing here. It is one of the two. Because he's not sure.
It is obvious that Janilla is bracing for them to attack them, just not moving to be. It's almost like he's holding back, hanging back to defend everyone else.
Question. So I know that stone elementals do extra damage to structures. Would constructs count as structures?
No.
Okay, just want to double check because that was something I was debating, because I was debating conjure elemental, but a lot of my stuff will hit all of us, and I really don't want to do it.
I mean, it depends on where you're either going to hit us or you're going to hit the shop.
Yeah, and that's the issue. So, well, we will just wait. I don't know what that spell does, but we'll hold it. I will hold a spell. Let me.
Do you have any like attack roll cantrips?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wait.
Oh yeah.
I have way too many. Like all of them, but 2.
Like you could always just try a cantrip.
See what happens.
On one of them.
Well, I'm looking right now because I want to make sure lightning bolt, not call lightning. Hell no. Yeah, lightning bolt. Here we go.
Lightning bolt is a 5-foot line.
Yep.
Again, damages the building. Bloody hell.
Not necessarily.
If you line it up with the door.
Well, the other issue is if I hit people outside, I will kill civilians.
Yeah.
So, Jesus.
But I believe the shop across the way is already a smoldering ruin, though, so that helps.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's the one that Viola burned to the ground while singing and dancing.
Okay. Well, fuck. Well, I don't want to risk it. It's just too risky in my mind. So the first one, I'm going to need a save. What saving throw is acid splash?
Acid splash.
Dex, I believe.
I'm gonna pull it up. You hurl a bubble of acid. Choose 1 or 2 creatures you can see within range. If you choose 2, they must be within 5 feet of each other. Are you going to try and target 2?
Yep, he's going to try and target 2.
$14 and 22.
Okay, 22 passes, 14 does not. Is that half damage or no damage?
Forgot about magical resistance. I apologize. They need to.
No, it's okay.
They have advantage on those.
Because it's a cantrip, it's all or nothing.
Okay, so yeah, 15 and 22.
That's okay. 15 still fails.
Okay.
So that is 4d6,
46
right? 46.
each. Well, one of them's divided by 2, but yeah.
No, because it's a cantrip,
Oh, wait,
isn't
no.
it?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so one fails, one fails, one fails, one fails.
Yeah, it's all
or
or
one
nothing.
fails, one passes.
Yeah, so 46. 12 points of
12.
damage to one of them. Okay.
There's nothing else I can do because I don't want to risk actually hurting other things.
And Gwyn, do you have any such qualms?
Are they too close to us where if I shoot most bow, it would basically give me disadvantage, correct?
What?
No, they're
not
elite.
they're not within 5 feet yet, no.
Oh, okay then. Pull out the Oath bow, do favorite enemy, and just look at the thing that says, die.
Boink.
Did you just favorite enemy a robot?
Mm-hmm.
Solomon is cowering in the corner.
Yeah, because these things messed up Curie and Gwendolyn last time.
Do you think the same person sent them?
Doubtful. Because that was a goblin in Goblinopolis.
This is true. That had somehow acquired them in a deal. But yeah.
Do these look shiny, like
These
fairly
look
new, or
shiny.
do they look... Yeah, his was rust covered and
Mhm.
nasty, so definitely not the same.
Yeah. Do sharpshooters, so have at the...
Have at thee. Oh, only the 21 hits.
I'll do Elven Accuracy
Mm-hmm.
to see if I can do better than that.
Honestly.
Ooh, the 13 still fails to hit, but the 26 definitely hits and is now a critical hit, so at least it's not.
Yeah.
Is it-
No, crit fail.
Yeah. But yeah, so you got one critical success.
Plus 15. Plus... B16, D... Plus... Okay.
89. And are you targeting the same one that already got acid damaged?
Yeah.
Alright, and all of that is magical, right?
Yeah.
Is any of it poison, psychic, cold, lightning, necrotic, or thunder?
No.
No. Alright.
Oh, would my... I was like, would sneak attack count? But probably no.
Sneak attack is the same
No.
damage as the bow would do, so no.
Yes.
Your sneak attack technically is piercing damage.
Yeah.
Fair. Just one double sure.
Gwen,
And,
if you
And I guess like I'll do Wells of the Grave to the one right next to him, so
Mm-hmm. Wheels.
if I got a crit on that one, it probably not. Okay, so just 4d6 for his buddy.
12. That's the second time one of them's got hit for 12. Alright.
and Gwen, if you look in the chat, the formula I just gave you is, if you want to use it, is how you roll for Elven Accuracy
All at once.
all at once.
Okay.
Okay.
Duck.
Predators.
Yes. And they... Yeah. One of them is going to release to stunning roar.
Yeah.
Can
that
we
was
each
coming.
make a Constitution saving throw, please? You get General's
+5.
bonus.
Holy shit! That gives me a +11. I assume at 18 passes. If not, let me know.
I will indeed let you know.
I'm pretty sure I'm good.
Ellen, are you still playing?
Yes.
Okay. Would you like to also make a Constitution saving throw?
Okay.
We're sorry, Ellen, if we've somehow made you feel unwelcome tonight.
I think she's just kind of zoning out. She's had a long day.
Fair enough.
17.
Okay. So the only one of you that passes is Genrilla.
What? 17 doesn't pass?
Yep, 17 doesn't pass.
Hey, Anthony, I hate to be that guy. I want to go ahead and use my sharpener. I auto pass the save. With my armor and cheese. Yeah, it auto pass a failed con save.
Can anybody else do anything to...
Ellen, Curie did not add the +5 from mine, so she has a 22.
Oh, that's a good point. So yes, she would have passed.
Oh, okay.
Did Gwyn add the modifier?
No. I already added the F5 from your thing. Just my con is 2. So I
Your
failed.
con's 2, so yeah, alright. In that case, Gwyn is the only one that failed. So you take... This is pretty brutal. 40 points of thunder damage, drop everything you're holding, and you're stunned for a minute. You can repeat the save at the end of each of your turns to end the stun. Those of you who passed are only going to take 20 points of thunder damage, and you are not stunned.
The big thunder?
Sorry?
Yep.
Oh, you said it was thunder damage?
Thunder, yeah.
Yep, perfect.
Basically sonic damage.
Perfecto.
Yeah.
To your surprise, the remaining 2 steel predators run past you and seem to be attacking Braziel.
Razia, who the hell did you piss off? Well, it's not Wilhelm. No, that's me, not Wilhelm.
Anthony, as the wind moves past me, do I get my held action?
You can make opportunity attacks as they pass you if you want. The 3 of you.
Well, not only that, but I had held my action to when they
Oh,
moved.
yeah, you also held your action. Yes, go for it.
So, do I get 3 attacks against one of them then?
Yeah, because you were holding your full attack action, which is
And then the opportunity attack?
plus the opportunity attack. Yeah.
Cool. Wow, okay. Yep, that's...
Sorry, don't be.
Blade, I guess.
16, 19, 21. Wow, okay.
Only the 21 that hits. Does anybody else want to make an up attack? Wow, Kiori got a crit.
This will just be funny if I hit with this, so yes. think it's +9 to hit with this thing. Let me double check this. Yeah.
Nope. Oh, that's not you.
23.
23, that hits.
God. I don't. What? I feel like that does something if it hits. I just don't remember what it was. 1d6 plus.
What is it that you hit with?
The Mace of Terror.
The Mace of Terror.
It's the only melee weapon he had out. He just kind of like keeps it like dangling at his side. He was like, "Oh shit!"
While holding it, you can use an action and expend a charge to release a wave of terror. So it doesn't have
Okay,
an
perfect.
effect upon hitting. It's
It's something I have to activate. I just wanted to make sure. I've honestly never had this thing, so I had no idea how it worked.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow! So Curry does 27.
Wilhelm did 5. He
Will
feels
did
important.
5, and Jen Rilla did 14. Yes.
If they're running past us, that means that my allies are within 5 feet of it.
So
I guess the question is,
Go on.
should I have had my sneak attack?
Not on an attack of opportunity, I don't think. Although it is once per... Actually, yes, you can add your sneak attack. So that would have
been 22 for me.
Yeah. Okay. And now it is Kiori's turn. There is one still at the door, the one that roared at you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot they need to actually make their attacks. 6.
Huh? Huh? Hugs?
Fun. Alright.
Over here, hug. Good day, hug. Mommy's gonna get mad at you. Mommy's gonna get mad at you.
That's a mean thing to say.
I'm only saying it because she's walking on the bed with her shoes.
Are the shoes muddy?
No, but Mommy's very, very particular about shoes anyway. I'm surprised you're still wearing your shoes, child.
Alright.
Ew, dear God.
So Braz has taken 82 points of damage, it seems. And, get him off me! Now it's Kiori's turn. What?
Go ahead, Kiri. Take your turn.
Okay.
You got this. We believe in you.
I'll just use my... Well... What spells do I have? Would be useful. So what are we fighting?
You are fighting 3 steel predators, except they seem to be mostly focused on attacking Braziel, and you have no idea why.
You had any technical question?
Yes?
Can Wilhelm build one of these?
Not yet.
Crap.
They are very advanced constructs.
One day. That's kind of what I'm thinking too. Is like, I'm like, what if they kill Braziel? But at the same time, I'm like, we could get discounts if he lives. God, they look so cool.
They do look cool.
This is why I love building a guy that's obsessed with robots, because I love robots. So you know, it just equals out.
Would they be more susceptible to lightning because they're metal?
Only one way to find out. However, I don't think there's enough room inside the shop to make your 60-foot radius cloud.
Oh, okay. Sunbeam?
Sunbeam would be good.
Because it's not called Sunbeam, is it? It's called something else.
It's not called. So you don't mean Sunbeam.
Oh no, it is called Sunbeam. Okay. Is
Just
there
laser
a way-
beams out of your hands.
6th level spell. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Good one.
Oh, wait, this is the one that makes people blind, though, right?
Uh-huh.
Can.
Oh my god.
If they're susceptible to it.
Yeah. Is there a way I can line it up so I get quite a few of them?
Well, there's the one in the doorway that's kind of blocking your exit,
Mm-hmm.
and there are two attacking Braziel. So if you get those, if at the moment they're both on him, like a couple of dogs pinning him to the ground, right?
So I could theoretically do the sunbeam, aim it so it goes just above Braziel, and hit these two because they're on top of him.
Yeah, but there's also a counter in the way. Like they've leapt over the counter and knocked him to the ground. So unless you want to blast through the counter,
That might be the only way I can do it. Yeah, fuck it, I'll hit the counter too.
all right.
It'll just put a hole through it, it won't make it go on.
Yes.
Higher. 6.
Oosh. 14 and 16.
They both fail.
Oh, sorry. I keep forgetting their advantage.
You don't have to put the advantage on.
Yeah, you can forget about that one, Anthony. It's okay. It's
So
okay.
it's a 22 and 16.
Yeah, one saves.
One saves. Okay. So it's 68 radiant and blinds one of them, and the other takes half the damage but isn't blinded. 31. Okay.
I'm rolling better on average than I did with the actual dice last night.
And he's blind. Okay. So that was Kiori, who just did a beam of bright light through the freaking counter and hitting two of the steel predators. Which is sweet. Genrilla's turn.
So, I'm gonna go up to the one that's all alone in the doorway,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna attempt to go to town on it. Bonus action, upcasting to 5th level, Searing Smite.
Searing Smite's the fire one, right?
Yep. It is.
And 33. Only the 33 hits?
Yeah. D8 plus 11 plus 3, D6 plus... Crap, I can't remember what the damn thing Searing Smite is.
You what now?
I said I can't remember. Is it 5d6?
For what?
For Searing Smite. I just looked at it and I completely...
What level are you casting it at?
I'm going to cast it at 5th level.
Then yes, it would be 5d6.
It's 5d6. plus I'm dropping the 4th level Divine Smite. So
To
that's
do another 5d8.
8. And I do 70.
So that's fire and radiant
Mm-hmm.
and magical
Magical piercing.
PSA. Yep, not resistant to any of that. Shit. Okay. Rawr.
It's my most powerful combination, Anthony.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's great. It's fucking great. Okay.
And so that's movement, actions, bonus. Yep, that's turn.
Wilhelm.
Alright. Seeing as they're going for Braziel. Man, this makes things complicated. Alright, guys, I need to know now. Group decision. Are we focusing on saving Braziel, yay or nay? If so, I can get Braziel out of here. If not, I need to know.
I think we need to save him for now.
Okay, save Braziel, that's one. What about everybody else?
Because he will owe a debt to us then. He will have a life debt.
It's weird.
Yeah, because there's a possibility that he's a devil, so
Save, yay, nay, I need to know. So, do we want to leave him and just see what happens?
I kill the defenders if he lives. Like, focus on killing the creatures because.
Okay, so we're not focusing on save, because if we want to save him, I can just get him out of here right now.
Where would you take him?
Somebody doesn't have these kind of assassins.
So many spells that hit AoE, and I can't just hit him too. I don't. Give me 1 minute. It is one in AoE. It is. Yeah, I do, and that's the issue. It's like I can just kill him.
What's he gonna do?
Oh my god.
Correct. That is taking so long, guys. I'm really debating on what spells are.
Oh, come on. Has something happened?
Oh yeah, I can't hear you anymore.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Fire.
And I can just
Gwendolyn
fireball
will likely
you, and I
take
don't
no
wanna do anything.
damage.
You right?
Yeah, I lost everybody for a minute there.
Braziel's going to be resistant because he's. You know for a fact he's. If nothing else, you think he's a tiefling, so he's going to be resistant to the fire.
Lost you again. Discord's being a bitch. On my computer, one or the other.
Well,
depending on
breath.
where you exactly
I can
place
hear you
it.
again now.
The only one you...
And I've lost you again.
My fizz bands is in the other room, so
Okay, why do you need fizz bands?
he wants to spell
Dragon's Breath. I think it's in fizz bands. I don't have access to it on D&D Beyond, so I'm assuming it's in fizz bands. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense because I have fizz bands. Hold on, what?
It's not. It's not. It was in
Why is it-
Xanathars, I think.
Oh, I googled it. Why is it not popping up when I googled it? What the bloody
There you go.
bloody hell? Thank you.
Alright.
Okay, now I'm waiting for the message back to what. Yep. All right, I think I know what spell I'm going to use, just so I can avoid just burning slots. Did someone sneeze? Bless you. I'm assuming someone sneezed. That sounded like a sneeze.
Okay.
Excuse me, had tickled my throat.
Yeah, that's okay. Bless you. I assume that was a sneeze.
Blood
Don't-
illusion.
Don't worry about your personal mission because I realised that the target was not actually Braziel.
Yeah, his target is dead. Yeah.
His target is dead.
All right.
And you wouldn't know any different about any additional information that came up.
Because the guy has no way of contacting him because he was smart enough to avoid that. Ugh. Okay, now how does this spell work? Oh my god, I really need to stop.
How
No, it
does
wouldn't work.
Dragon's Breath
It's
work?
too late.
Or...
No, well, the thing is, if I do Dragon's Breath, I think I hit Braziel because it's in a cone, and I can't not hit him unless I, like, fly upside down and aim it, which would just be awkward.
Or, breathe through the hole that's already been made in the counter.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah.
You drop down and...
He will pick
Swoosh through
acid
the
damage.
hole.
I need a dex save from both of them.
Sorry?
Yeah, he's just going to use Dragon's Breath then. I need a dex save from both of them.
ADV. Not 20... So, yeah, 23 and 22.
Holy hell, okay.
I mean, it's half damage. It's 3d6.
Yeah.
What type of
It's-
damage are you
it's
using?
Acid.
Acid. Yeah, because you know that they're vulnerable to... Well, not vulnerable, but not resistant to it.
Yep, not resistant, yep. With his time messing with other steel defenders.
5.
Just need to take levels in Ranger and make his favored target robots.
Constructs.
Yeah, constructs, sorry.
Although Rangers are different now.
I honestly haven't looked at any of the changes. I do know that with 1D&D they changed so much stuff and I hate it.
Yeah,
They
fuck 1D&D.
ruined
I'm talking
Druid.
about
I'm
the
so annoying.
I'm talking about the improved Ranger that they added in Tasha's.
Oh, I haven't even seen the one from Tasha's.
Yeah, check it out. It's good.
Check it out then.
Wilhelm, are you all done?
Yep, that's all he can do.
So Gwyn, you're just
I'll
gonna,
make it.
yeah, you're just gonna have to try and make the
Yeah.
save.
+5 because
You're walking
thingy, so
away.
it's 7
Uh,
and image from desk tokens. Yes,
Yeah.
I am no
So at the end of
longer
your turn, you're no
spazzing.
longer stunned. Excellent. The Predators. So one of them is in melee with Genrilla, correct?
yep.
So that one is going to take it personally that it was attacked.
It's like, I'm not attacking you. Why are you attacking me? You're going to die now.
I'm assuming the 14
Well,
misses.
Yeah, the 30s hit, but if they don't do magical damage.
Oh, they do. Lightning and Force.
Okay.
How are you doing HP wise?
Well, because I'm guessing we argued with that shopkeeper for a while and whatever. I'm wearing my ring. I'm doing okay.
Okay, perfect.
29.
If not, let me know and I could silvery barbs it to hopefully make them not hit.
One of the two behind the counter is going to leap back on the counter and do its stunning roar. Could you all make con saves again?
Do we still have that +5?
You all still have the additional +5.
If I remember right, 18 failed, so
Yeah,
I'm
the
just going to
DC's
go ahead
19.
and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to auto pass again because I can do that 4 times.
Okay, so you all pass this time. Fantastic. And then the steel defender that's still on top of Braz, who's seeming all the world to be a defenseless shopkeeper.
Because we're still up and moving.
Sorry?
If we weren't here, or if we all of a sudden went down, he would stop being
You think he'd
a shop.
stop acting if you weren't around?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he'd already have wiped the floor with these things.
Help me!
Alright, next round I'm going to save Braziel and get him out of here, so. Just
He'll
to
do an
avoid him
additional
dying.
54 points of damage. So far, he has taken 136 points of damage, and he's still saying, "Help me!" So, you know.
Yeah, something doesn't add up. How much thunder damage did we take, Anthony?
Oh yeah, the damage from the stunning roar, it would be half of 60-10. So 21.
Everyone's dying. 21, okay.
None of you are
Everyone's
stunned.
dying. Need to find Charger. 21. Let me scroll back up. What does that put me at? 95? Something like that? Yeah, I think it's 95. 114 minus 21 is 95.
So, Kiori.
Yep.
There's still one steel predator in the doorway. There is now one on the counter facing you, snarling.
Mhm.
And the third one is still pinning Braziel to the ground behind the counter. What would you like to do?
I can call another beam, so I can have 2 beams, right?
Yeah, you can use your action to fire the sunbeam again.
Sunbeam the one on the counter.
Sorry?
Because I don't get the wording of sunbeam.
A beam of brilliant light flashes out from your hand in a 5-foot wide, 60-foot long line. Each creature in the line must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, they take 68 radiant damage and is blinded until your next turn. On a successful save, it takes half as much damage and isn't blinded by this spell. You can create a new line of radiance as your action on any turn until the spell ends. Yeah.
So does that mean I've got 2 beams?
No, it means that you fired one when you cast the spell, and on your following turn you can fire another.
Okay. Without using a spell slot, basically.
Yeah.
Con saves. Oh. Spell safeties. What is it? Is it a con save? No. Yeah, con save.
The other constant.
Need to roll con save.
Con save. Yeah. Sorry, I was just finishing reading the spell just in case, because it would be cool to imagine that the beams remained and that you end up with a crisscrossing grid of radiant beams if you keep doing it. But
Yeah.
no.
No, the way it reads is there's a small, like, glowing.
Yeah, your hand
Light.
your hand still remains a source of light throughout. Yeah. And the light that
And then-
comes from your hand is sunlight, which would do harm to vampires, which is kind of cool.
Which is why I'm dead, and
Yeah, it's a really good spell against undead. But anyway,
what is that? Undead and Ooze have disadvantage on the save against
this
Sunbeam.
is also true. But in addition, the vampires take sunlight damage.
Yeah.
And can't heal from the radiant. So
Yeah,
It got a 21 on its con save.
It passed.
So it takes half the
God.
damage, yes?
Yeah.
How much is half the damage?
Do I add my spell attack bonus to this?
No.
Okay.
So half of that would be 16? Yeah, 16.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Generella.
Okay. I'm still 1v1ing this monstrosity at the door. Here we go. Are you freaking kidding me?
The 20 hits.
I forgot to have you do some. Oh, it doesn't matter.
You forgot to have me do what?
I should have had to make a con save when I hit it last turn.
Alright. 17.
It's a magic one, so give it an advantage. That passed. So, spell would have ended. We're gonna do this. It worked so well last time. Huh?
Kiori's Sunbeam, you would have to have rolled to see if you could maintain concentration after the...
Oh, okay. What do I roll for?
It would only be a DC 10 con save to see if you maintain your Sunbeam.
So what do I do for concentration?
Con save.
Oh, it's just a con save.
Yeah, Constitution. So whatever your...
Plus 8 because we got the plus 5.
Yeah, you're fine. Cool. Good. Okay. How much damage did Generilla do with that attack?
I'm working on it. I didn't not bonus act. I didn't cast a new spell. So I don't have that particular level. However, I think I really want to get rid of this thing. So
Divine Smiting?
yeah, I will drop a 4th level for 5d8 Divine Smite.
Crunk.
Wow.
It's down.
In which case, I'm going to take my movement back towards the counter. And then end my turn.
Cool. And Wilhelm.
Alright. Alright. Even Wilhelm's getting curious at that point, so he's going to kind of walk over to the counter where they're at and kind of just look down at Braziel. Does this dude look normal to him? He is super suspicious at this point. Hold on now.
He doesn't look like he's taken any damage at all. But he does look like he's acting like he's panicking and scared. What's your passive insight?
My passive insight? Oh shit. Only a 16.
Alright. Yeah. It looks a little... It's a bit pathetic. But it does seem a little strange that he doesn't even look hurt.
So he's practically taking no damage.
He's taken 136 points of damage.
Just physically looks like he's taking no damage. Alright, he's gonna look at everybody else. Guys, I'm just gonna get Braziel out of here. I'll be right back.
You're a star. Thank you.
Well, I mean, if they come with us, or I mean,
No,
the other
but
thing is like if they're
Bear in
hunting them,
mind
they'll
that
come.
if you to get to him, you're going to have to hop over the counter, which means getting past another steel defender, which will make an opportunity attack against you. You sure you want to do that?
Yeah. Well, let's see here. Hold on. Shit, that's the great debate. Actually, he will take a lot of damage. Can he reach like even Braziel's hand without having to get him?
Moving past the steel predator and within range of the third one.
I don't like this. All right. Okay, so yes, I'm just going to lift Braziel out. Guys, I'm just going to pull Braziel out of here because I don't really know what the fuck's going on.
How are you going to pull him out of there?
Well, that's where it gets interesting. Where the hell was it?
Levitate?
Yeah.
Just
Dimension door.
God.
You have to.
Yeah, he's going to get to Braziel first.
Okay, so
The thing is, he knows no different because to him, Braziel's. He doesn't look like a robot. Dude isn't a robot. He could just be mending himself, so he doesn't look like he's getting absolutely shredded.
so his assumption is that Braziel's a robot.
But it's more of Braziel's got something going on here, and he's a little curious because what kind of wizard just gets beaten in the face?
Does a 22 hit Wilhelm?
Oh yeah. Hold on. There's nothing he can do for that. Well, hold on. Is a 22 hit?
Do you have
Shield only increases your AC by 3, isn't that right? That's it.
shield increases it by 5.
Oh shit. Well.
If you have a low portent, you can also switch their roll.
He does, but the low portent he has is a 9.
So it's only going to drop it to 21.
Yeah, you know what? He'll use. Yeah, I'm gonna hate. No, it's not. It's not worth using a luck point. It's fucking not worth it. Yep, nope. He'll just take the hit.
Okay. 20 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
From the bite.
Did I take it? I take this the one spell I don't take whenever. God damn it! I knew I should have taken it. Absorb elements would have been great. All right. Once he gets to Braziel, he's just gonna look at him. Do you consent? Because they both have to agree to this.
Yeah, let me get out of here.
Cool, perfect. He's going to lift Braziel up, and they both teleport away.
Yeah.
And news for Braziel is it's in the air, but
take you 500 feet straight up or 500 feet down the block.
500 feet straight up. Wilhelm's comfortable in the sky, and he can carry Braziel, I'm sure, unless Braziel weighs a whole fuck ton of weight.
What the fuck you doing?
Well, they can't get you up here now, can they? And I can fly you down. Calm down. Let's go. He's going to begin the flight down.
Before you do that, you notice another large figure hovering in the air.
Oh shit! What was it? Wilhelm is beyond all types of insanely happy right now. He's like, robots everywhere. I love it. Yeah, no, I was debating because what Wilhelm would actually do, but like he doesn't know Braziel's a demon. He doesn't know Braziel's not taking the damage, or whether what's going on there. He just knows Braziel's. So like, Wilhelm can't do much outside of try and be a helpful person.
Well done. I was wondering if you'd pull through.
No problem. I'm glad to help. I know it can be a pain. Us wizards, we tend to get beaten around a lot.
That wasn't Braziel talking. That was the other figure.
Oh, the other figure? What the fuck's the other figure? Oh, isn't it the Glabby?
He looks like some sort of divine being. Large.
That was accidentally just pissed off a god.
Handsome.
Oops. Oh, shit. Well, guys.
And he says, good job.
He's looking at the other guy like, who are you? He's so confused.
What the hell are you doing to me? Was this all part of some elaborate trap? says Braziel.
I cannot tell you. I don't know this guy. Does he recognize what this thing is?
No. But he nevertheless smirks and begins floating down to the ground.
It's not attacking us?
No.
Huh. At this point, he's just whispering to Braziel, "What the fuck is that thing?"
I don't know. Well.
No. Shit, if you don't know, I don't know. Ooh, this isn't good. Okay. Alright, well, yep, that's it. Yep. That's all Wilhelm will do. He's super confused now.
Gwyn.
Okay. So one's down and
So one steel defender is down, another is on the counter, the third one is behind the counter, still blinded, confused because the person he was standing on has bounced away.
He's like, what the fuck?
I'll
I forgot how much you gave me for 20. Okay, cool. Oh my god. Ooh, my hit.
if I shoot my bow, would I be too close to it?
Slowly going away.
To the... Which one? The one in the doorway or the one on the counter?
The doorway.
Doorway's already unconscious.
Okay, and the other one.
Yeah, you can fine. You can shoot it.
Okay, I shoot it.
You're kind of in the middle of the room. 19 and 22.
11 accuracy. Just to see if I can do better.
Spilled some sauce. Okay,
Okay, so-
only the second attack hits.
Okay.
$72.
Hey, Anthony, just double check. It was the angelic being that told him good job, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's just weird. Okay, hold up. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I have a feeling I know what it is. Right now, I'm wondering if the reason it said "good job" is because it's Jester hiding in the form of a celestial again.
Possibly.
He's done this before.
Jester has taken the form of a solar before, yeah. So Gwyn shot. Steel Predators are going to plane shift. Bamf, bamf. Gone. Except for the one that's destroyed, of course. Well, unconscious.
He needs to try and save his body. I want to study it.
I'll actually have it do a death save. Fuck. No.
Save his body. I want to study it.
Curie.
Not Wilhelm.
Two of the steel defenders have bounced away. One of them, the unconscious one, still in the doorway. Wilhelm already left with Braziel, leaving you, Gwyn, and Jenrilla in the shop. What do you do?
Can I stab the unconscious one?
Stab the unconscious one. Okay. Roll to hit. With advantage, of course.
What is it? Plus 10. Oh, not in capitals because it won't work. Sorry, my keyboard is so loud.
Didn't even notice. Alright. So 29 definitely hits. And it counts as critical, so it's dead. Last steel predator is destroyed.
Can I
How do you want to do it?
roll the damage to see how much I overkill it by?
Sure, if you want to. What are you attacking it with?
My glaive.
Your glaive. So basically, are you chopping, twisting, and ripping its head off?
Just severing the head.
Just severing head. Okay. Yeah. Nicely done.
Good job, guys. I feel like I did nothing in that fight, so good job to everybody but me.
No, you did. You
No,
did.
no, it's okay.
Genrilla,
Yes.
what do you think of all this?
Well, I mean, I haven't seen the outside yet, so
No, you haven't. No, so you don't know what's coming.
yeah. So right now, I'm feeling that because
You don't know why these things have bounced away.
I don't know why they bamped away, and technically it was my other character that knew more about
Mm-hmm.
Braziel, so she's feeling pretty good that they defended a shopkeeper.
Mm-hmm.
Right now everything's peachy.
Yay, we won! Woo! Yeah. At that point, the angelic flying figure touches the ground outside the shop, ducks in, all radiance and smiles, and says, "Amazing. You really came through. So proud of you all."
Who are you?
I imagine Wilhelm landing behind it, just poking his head through the door, like,
What would you have done with Braziel?
he would have just set him down. I mean, I don't know what else he would have done with him.
Yeah, I'm popping it.
What you doing?
Divine Sense.
Let's do it in order. So this guy says, "You may call me Dombriel. I will be taking custody of this little shop of evil devices. You may be on your way. Do whatever you wish with the foul tempter you call Braziel. He will be no longer welcome here."
Why are you here?
Braziel, I think your shop may just got repossessed, man.
Just spreading good works, setting what is right. There was a great evil plaguing this city, and your wonderful party have already done much to dispel it. You took care of old Red Eye. You also disposed of Dean King, or at least some of you did. And now, you've helped me remove the true mastermind behind much of this nefariousness from his source of power, this shop. As long as we can separate him from this premises, the world will be much more kind, gentle.
This guy's giving me creepy vibes.
Yeah, I'm insulting him. That turns into a 10.
After Wilhelm, who already declared that he's landing and poking his head through the door.
Yeah, because he's curious, because this guy makes him curious now.
Gwynyu, something is off about this dude. He seems literally too good to be true. And you also,
Divine sense.
from what you may have recall from the Celestials, they usually keep out of direct interference. You
All
know?
the more reason why I'm trying to determine if he really
Yeah.
is
Mhm.
celestial or not.
Before you do, I want to see if Kiori has anything she wants to do.
I'm trying to think of something I could do.
I'm sorry, what?
I mean, I could do a religion check, but there's nothing religious about him, is there?
Apart from the fact that he appears to be an angel.
Yeah, I'll do a religion check and see if I can figure that out.
The majority of the other true celestial angels that you've met have taken a strict non-interference policy, including the guy who runs the bookshop next to your shop. He watches, but he doesn't get his hands dirty.
Can I say just stop pretending? Who are you actually?
Now, generally, you can do your thing.
Yeah, divine sense.
Fiend, fiendy, fiend.
I'm getting 2 fiend pings, correct?
No, well, 2 fiend pings? Well, yeah, from Braziel outside the shop as well, yes. But a big one from this dude who's standing in the shop right now and pretending to be an angel.
I could talisman of pure good him.
You. I suppose because that an angel is just going to growl at the thing and go. Why are we stuck once more in the wars of fiends?
You have been helping us to rid the world of the fiends, and I am eternally grateful. You will each receive a blessing for your good deeds. Tell me, what is it you wish for?
General is really like, don't trust him, it's a fiend.
Can I talisman of pure good him?
I want to give everybody a chance to do things in turn order, if you don't mind.
Okay.
That would be funny.
Which is why I'm limiting myself to talking, because my action was to use my divine sense.
Yeah. A fiend? I? No. No, I am a scholar. I'm an...
You can
Insight
lie.
check.
You can lie to my eyes, but you cannot lie to my divine senses.
Is this guy a scholar?
Fine, I'll drop it. And he drops divine. He drops his disguised self, revealing himself to be the Glabrazu known as Domlavos that Wilhelm recognizes as his mentor. Yes, he's a scholar.
No, this guy.
He's the one who taught you everything you know about divination and battlesmithing.
Oh, I thought this was the one I made a deal with in the underbelly of when hell was kind of breaking into the Goblinopolis, and the guy was like, I get stunned, and he was like, I get fucked.
Oh, I thought this was different thing. Never mind. Well, that wouldn't have been a... Okay.
It was.
It was so I missed a session. I came back. The party had accidentally destroyed Goblinopolis. Wilhelm was like,
Oh,
"What
yeah,
the hell is going on?"
Oh, that Glabrazu. Okay, I thought this was
Yeah,
like
that
ancient
Glabrazu.
history stuff. Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Don't worry.
Meh, you recognize him anyway. I could have given him different freaking levels then. Oh well. Never mind. Um,
Yeah, never mind. I'll keep quiet. So next is
a construct walks in that looks blank-faced. Looks like a metallic mannequin walks in and stands next to Dumbledore. But yeah, Wilhelm, how do you respond? What do you do?
Trying to. He's slightly offended that he called himself a researcher, and he's really not.
He is.
That kind of annoys him.
He's got to say.
Well, he didn't know that. He doesn't know that. What exactly brings you here?
Well, your party already took care of Dean, but I wasn't kidding when I said that this guy's the real one pulling the strings. So, if I take control of Braziel's little pocket here, then I control everything. And I appreciate your help in making that happen.
He's a demon, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a demon.
Yeah, super demon.
Gwen? Thoughts? Concerns?
Her hearing that he specifies saying like ownership of the shop would control everything, correct?
Yeah and no. He's trying to take control of Braziel's power network. But yeah, essentially it's the shop is a part of it.
Can't really think of anything, just more or less of either attacking him or just trying to sneak away to find the ownership deed of the shop. To see if loopholes and stuff would that work.
Alright. So you're gonna hop over the counter and head into the back and see if you can find any paperwork.
I'll stealth away.
Roll sneak. 36. Yeah, he doesn't spot you. Don't think
Holy
anybody
shit.
would. Sorry?
Yeah. Oh no, just that roll.
Mm-hmm. Kiori, what would you do?
I'm gonna talisman of pure good him.
You're gonna talisman of pure good him. Alright.
I wish we could mind spike him first, but
Well. Talisman. So DC 20 Dex save.
go.
Yeah. He might be fucked. Let's see. 17.
He fails?
Okay. Bye bye, Dumbledore. The ground opens up beneath him, and the fissure closes up over him. He's gone, and his construct withers. He's just
Just looks over at Curie like, freaking
damn. You just weren't messing around.
Well, thanks for that, says Braziel, heading back into his shop.
Yeah. You can't lie to my senses either.
Alright. Anyway, in a token of gratitude, I'd like to give you all something.
Give us what?
Well, ask
I'll
within
just say-
reason and I'll see if I can get it for you.
Okay, now. Okay, hold on. He pretty much just told a wizard in love with magical objects that if he can think of something, this guy will help him find it. So, like, it's not good. I'm gonna like that. Requires 2 minutes. No, I don't care about that.
This is going to be ridiculous. That was a demon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm gonna guess you're a devil.
Aye. One of the poor schmucks who have to keep that lot at bay to keep you lot alive. Now,
Which means you're as good as your word.
mm-hmm. All legal and above board.
What you just said doesn't have a lot of wiggle room on your end. If I heard that, unless I misheard what you said.
About everything having to be legal.
No. The ask within reason. You will see about.
Right. What I mean by that is, I'm not going to give you anything that's like a divine artifact or a legendary item. But ask me for anything else and I'll see if I can get a hold of you. Get hold of it for you, rather.
Without a soul cost?
Yes, without a soul cost. In repayment for you making sure that that demon didn't get my shop.
Cool.
Legendary item, or is that or is there any customary or combined magic items in that listing, Braziel?
By the way, Quinn.
Yeah.
When you snuck through into the back room, you're surprised to find a large circular chamber with multiple identical doors looking just like the one you just came through around the perimeter of it. But anyway.
Okay. I guess I'll do an Arcana check.
is there anything as a wizard I would actually want? Really debating here.
'Cause I'm wondering at this point he could either fix the ring so I don't want to eat so I don't want to destroy the world,
That
or if he could just make me a belt of giants, add giant strength to my belt of dwarven kind.
Gwyn,
Yeah.
that room shouldn't exist. It's too big for what's left of. Yeah, this is a magical place. This is a demi-plane or a magnificent mansion or some other strange interdimensional place. But while you're trying to figure that out,
Okay.
what would the rest of you be asking for?
I'm trying to think if there's anything I could use.
Do you need a weapon? Do you need better armor? Do you need...
I need all the things.
Sorry?
I need all the things.
You need all the things.
You know, your armor's pretty good because you have that shadow armor.
You have an AC of...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Never
18. You
mind.
got the shadow
Ignore
armor,
that.
which is really cool.
Is your glaive actually magical, or
No.
is it?
No, she could do with a magical glaive.
Yeah.
Because that was from the Oni.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you could make your weapon magical if you want.
And...
So,
I don't really need gold.
There you go, plenty of gold.
Yeah. So yeah, if he can make my glaive magical,
What kind of magic?
ice.
Ice? Okay.
Ice magic. Because Goliath.
So,
she wants a prop.
I'm going to be fire and ice.
Clever.
Unless
Okay.
it's a
As
way
much
to
as-
like make it become icy one time and then flamey the other.
I was just going to go with giving you a Frostbrand glaive, which is a magical weapon that does an extra 1d6 of cold damage, and in addition, while you hold the sword, you have resistance to fire damage. In freezing temperatures, the blade sheds bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet. When you draw the weapon, you can extinguish all non-magical flames within 30 feet of you. No more than once per hour. So yeah, your glaive would radiate cold, basically. Like that idea?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you bring the fire yourself because you're a wildfire druid.
Yeah, well that would be magical fire, so that's not going to be affected by the ability anyway.
No, I'm just saying, like, if she wants to do the fire and ice thing, the glaive does the icy thing, and she brings the fire with the wildfire druid.
Right. Well, the nice thing is, if with all of her flamey stuff, if something catches fire that isn't supposed to, she could use Frostbrand to snuff out the non-magical flames. You know?
That is amazing.
So yeah, Frostbrand glaive.
Between that and those of us with Presto.
Prestidigitation.
You
Or
don't have to
control
worry.
flames, I have both.
How does...
That's how many cantrips I have? Way too many.
No, Wilhelm, how you looking?
Yeah, I think I lost 60 hit points. Yeah, I did. I took quite a few hits.
Vanilla will walk over to Wilhelm while we're thinking, and go ahead and regain 40
Cool, thank you.
as I pump all of my lay on hands.
That puts me at 115. Yeah, I got hit quite a few times. I thought I took Absorb Elements, because I normally do for any spellcaster, but I didn't for Wilhelm, which is kind of surprising.
I mean, you can get a scroll and copy it in your book.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. I need to... He doesn't know... Well, he does know you're part bear now. He actually probably should get you to bite him. I need that 19 strength. I need the 19 strength so I can get rid of the gauntlets.
Taking levels of Artificer and get more attunement slots.
I plan on it eventually.
Besides, I won't be able to bite you. You're already a were creature. We'd have to go through the whole messy...
The whole ritual thing again. Yeah, that shit took forever last time. Never mind. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Let me get rid of... What am I attuned to again? Where's my book of random bullshit?
So,
Wrong direction.
what else can I get you? We've got one magic sword.
Which? Okay, so I've got a ring, but wearing it makes me kind of angry.
Wait, what?
Let me take a look at that.
And she'll hand him the ring of the Tarask.
This is Mike's handiwork, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shoddy fucking amateur. Alright. So, I'm assuming you were trying to get stronger, right?
I was trying to get stronger and hardier without the whole destroy everything.
Alright. How strong do you want to be?
Well, I mean, the strength on it is fine. The hardiness is fine. It's mostly the...
What I'm trying to get at is I'll take this, and then in exchange, because I was going to give you one thing anyway, I'll give you two things. Something that'll make you tougher, and something that'll make you stronger. And I'll keep this piece of shit. Sound good?
Well, I like the sound of that. The problem is that I kind of also don't want to lose the benefits of my other belt. I want to keep being able to influence dwarves better.
But the ring is separate from your belt.
I think what he means is he's worried that if I give him another belt, that will somehow negate the effects of the belt he's already wearing.
Yes.
You can wear more than one belt. It's going to look a bit weird, but you can wear more than one belt. Now,
Okay.
I believe the amount of strength that this thing was giving you is about equivalent to, yeah, here we go.
I think that if you're going strength, if you're going just strength for the ring, then that ring would probably be about as strong as you can make it.
Fire giant.
And oh yeah, that's about that. I feel you're about equivalent fire giant. Yeah.
Uh-huh. So, wear the belts however you want. You can wear them one over the other, one on top of the other, or you can wear them both at a jaunty crisscross angle, whatever the fuck you want. You can turn one of them into a bandolier if you want. Or you can switch them out and wear different ones on different days, whatever the fuck. Here's your fire giant belt, and I'll also throw in an amulet of health for you. And I'll keep this stupid shoddy ring. Alright?
Yeah, I don't. Seeing as you, yeah, I don't want to fight you right now. Fine. She takes her items and wanders off.
You take the items and wander off out of the shop?
No, just like away from the counter so that
Okay.
Wilhelm can, as she tries to figure out how she's going to.
You're good, dude. Honestly, I'm trying to figure out Wilhelm's shit right now because I'm super fucked with this.
Super what?
I'm trying to... So, there isn't, like, anything he can use right now that doesn't require attunement. And I'm super screwed because I am going to have to get rid of either the gauntlets
Hold on.
or the anti-detection thing to put on the amulet of health, because I think the amulet of health requires attunement.
Okay, well, first, one of the things I wanted to say before we move on from this is, Braziel, both you and Genrilla have a really good passive perception, so you'll notice him sort of hold the ring tightly and sort of shudder slightly, and as when he reopens his hand, the ring is gone. Okay. Wilhelm, you only have 8 levels in Artificer. Damn.
Yeah, I don't have enough. I have to dump out 2 more.
You need 2 more levels in Artificer before you can pick a 4th magic item at once. Okay. So, what you want to be able to do...
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I either have
I can wait. The thing is, like, I can wait for that to actually equip the Amulet of Health, but I have to level up 2 more times, so we would have to go on, like, a slaughter spree. So I can level up 2 more times.
What else have you got attuned at the moment? Oh, hey, there we go.
I
The
have-
Iron Stone of Leadership.
No,
Hand of
actually,
Wizardry.
it's not the Iron Stone. I was actually just looking. That's actually one of the things he's not attuned to for some reason.
All right. Do you want to change
It's-
that on your character sheet then?
Yeah, wait, is it marked on here? I was looking to see if I marked that somewhere. Where did I mark it?
Second page. So, in the additional features and traits, you've listed your infusions, and then you've got attuned to.
Oh, yeah. Wait, okay. Hand of Wizardry.
God of
Yeah,
Awareness.
no. Oh, yeah, this was super fucked up. What? When did I do this? Yeah, I would. Okay, yeah, it's. Oh, great heavens. Yeah, it's. Because his strength would have dropped if he did that. It was the gauntlets, the robe of eyes, and the amulet of proof against detection and location, so the Glabrazoo couldn't track him.
Okay.
But evidently, somehow, the Glabrazoo tracked him still.
Well, no, the Glabrazoo. Okay, so what happened was the when. So he sent you to get Dean King, and Dean King was done. He couldn't find you, but he went in pursuit of Dean King, would have gone to the Squealing Hog, possibly would have bumped into
Viola.
Yeah, Viola. And either discovered from Viola or one of the new flunkies that it wasn't. Because it wasn't Wilhelm that finished off Dean King, was it?
Nope.
Nope. And I believe that Viola at that time did suspect that Braziel was the true power behind the throne, right?
Yes, she did.
Okay. And that's what would have led Dom to Braziel. That makes sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Shit. Okay. Yeah. Now it's updated. It's appropriate. I don't know why my idiotic self fucked that up sooner. Yeah. So crap. I can't use that Amulet of Health for a while.
Unless you'd now take off the... now that your Glabrazoo's dead, who do you need to hide from?
Oh wait, he was killed. I didn't know they killed him.
Oh yeah, it doesn't just... That talisman doesn't just kill. It completely removes the creature from existence. If I had any hopes of using that character as a recurring villain, they're gone.
Not gonna lie, that's my original plan was to trap his soul and eat him, and then Wilhelm gain his powers. But that works too. Shit. Then yeah, the amulet's kind of useless right now. Okay, yep. So then he'll take the thing of health, because yep, Amulet of Health, which makes his con 19. Which I know that will increase his health a lot. I'll just mess with that later.
Is there anything you want to trade in to Braziel to see if you can get something better than...
Shit, he needs stuff doesn't require... Well, cool thing is he can wear medium armor.
16?
Braziel, would you need any of these? Poison from Face Spider, Ion Stone. Either one. I don't need either one.
I'll take the Ion Stone.
Alright. That gets that out of my inventory. Yeah, because his charisma... I mean, my charisma's shit, but, I mean, Wilhelm doesn't do much
Which
bargaining.
Ion Stone was it?
Leadership, so +2 to charisma.
Alright, what's the rarity? Very rare, okay.
Yeah, Glabrazoo showed up and was like, I'll give you a gift.
What do you want in exchange?
So, did he see... Damn, this is a great debate. I'm looking... I'm honestly not sure. As you could tell, I am a wizard and a researcher of sorts. I'm just unaware of what more I can use to help further myself. And then, fuck, this guy might be immune to telepathy, so he's not even going to try it. Yeah, I assume he's immune to telepathy. Well, Wilhelm does.
Are you going to be glancing back every so often at the construct? Or
Yeah, 100%. 100%. He's like, what is that? That thing's so cool. And he has Solomon probably picking parts from it, just trying to understand it. This is Solomon 8, because Solomon 7 died. I don't know how, but he died.
you like machines, don't you?
Yes, machines and magic. I'm fond of both.
Alright. Have you ever heard of a shield guardian?
I have. I've actually made a few attempts at creating one, but have failed on several occasions.
Do you want one?
Or that'd be to create a shield guardian. It'd be kind of cool. So he's gonna try it just to see, telepathically to him. I'm also looking for the knowledge of how to trap a soul and consume it. If he can even understand it, because he might be immune to telepathy. I don't know if he is.
Why would you want to know that?
Once again, in reply,
This is telepathically.
I've made a few friends with demons, as you could tell with the one that came through the door. And I've discovered that sometimes the best way to erase their existence is to consume it. And I find it as a decent way to get powerful.
If you were only a little more charming, there would be so much I could teach you.
Now the guy's like, hey, I'll be your role patron. Everybody's just be his role patron. He's just like, guys. But he will kind of like do like a mental like head shake and be like, I assume there's not much help you can provide me in that front.
Actually, you know what? He says out loud, I don't think a construct is right for you after all. You want to be able to make your own. You don't want me to give you one. Wait, the thing that you gave him, the leadership Iron Stone.
Yeah,
That would
I
increase-
can't. Yeah, it'd get me high enough to become a warlock. The issue is I would lose another attunement slot, so it'd be bye-bye Amulet of Health again.
How about this? And he slides a book from under the counter.
Okay, I'm listening.
You said you're a scholar?
Yes.
Shouldn't take you no time at all to read this.
Deal.
It is a tome of leadership and influence.
Oh shit, he is reading it immediately.
You need to
He's like, hello.
You need to spend a total of 48 hours over a period of 6 days or fewer studying the book's contents and practicing its guidelines, and that will increase your charisma score permanently by 2.
I shall be back for you, Braziel.
Question,
Yes.
Raziel. You didn't happen to have any other books?
I do, but the next ones ain't free.
Well, I wasn't expecting it to be free. But crap. I don't know how to ask for it without like. The one that makes the world makes the world make more sense.
All right, out of character. Do you want to improve your intelligence, your wisdom?
I'm looking because wisdom is my one like weak stat at the moment.
Okay.
In increasing, it's not going to do a whole heck of a lot. It's only going to take it up to like a 12. But I would like to get. It would be nice to get it off of 0.
Okay. So with your passive arcana of 17, you would know that it was called the Tome of Understanding.
Yeah, the Tome of Understanding.
Alright, time to have one right here. However, like I said, my generosity only stretches so far, and this one will cost you 50,000 gold pieces.
Jesus. That's a bit steep.
Or I can open a tab for you, and you can pay it off over time.
No. I'll keep my eyes out for one in the wild.
I have the money for it.
I
can front it if you want it that badly.
It would be nice, but I don't need it that badly that I want to have to owe anybody.
Oh, Wilhelm doesn't care. He's glad to help the group.
Does that sound? Well then. If you can provide the funds, I'll provide the book. Now, there was a fourth one. Where did she disappear to?
Honestly, even I don't know. And I'm one of a more sharp-eyed member.
Gwyn?
Yeah.
Would you be exploring that strange round room and looking in through other doors, or would you be coming back the way you came?
I'm looking, I guess, through the doors, but I'm using my ghost walking, so I don't have to open them.
Well, they're doorways. Like, they're just...
Never mind.
They have like a curtain across, and that's it.
Okay, then I'll just look
Alright.
around then.
You find
But I'll
yourself...
still be,
Go on. Still be stealthing?
I said, yeah.
You find yourself looking into another shop. Another shop with another Braziel behind the counter, but this one doesn't have any of your friends in it. And through the window, you can see a harbour town.
She's thinking to yourself, what the...
Want to try a different one?
I'll look at a different one.
This one, the shop looks a little different. The Braziel looks a little shorter. And out through the window, you can see a city full of cogs and brass pipes and steam and strange vehicles.
More like steampunk or like modern day.
Steampunk.
Okay.
Want to go look through another?
Okay. Yeah.
And again, you see another shop with another Braziel behind the counter. And out through this window, you see... Yeah, a town square. It looks to be market day.
What I
You
missed?
know which shop, which town that was all steampunky? Jeff?
No.
If my guess is correct, the first one is Port Alwyn.
Uh-huh.
The second one is Sprocketon.
Yeah.
And the third one is probably Coal City.
Yeah. Well done.
Sorry, I couldn't
That's
I
cool.
couldn't help myself.
That's cool.
I want to do an insight check because, like, we've been learning like bits and pieces about Brazil, and to see, like, I guess to connect what's going on here.
Okay, so wisdom tells you that there's some magic fuckery going on here. It could be you don't know the specific kind of magic because your arcana's not that great. But maybe he's made simulacrums of himself, or maybe they're like robots, or I don't know. Maybe he's summoned a bunch of fey spirits to look like it. It's some weird magic fuckery.
Okay.
To put him in several places at once. But all these shops seem to be connected by this strange, round, dimly lit in glowing red light room.
I guess I'll investigate that.
Back to the room that connects them all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to roll an actual investigation?
Yeah.
$20. Now that you're paying attention to it, you realize that the floor is sort of spongy. Wet. It's not stone, it's more like the consistency of flesh.
She'll think to herself, ew.
Now, do you remember which doorway was the one you came through? Which is the way home?
I guess she will redo her steps. I mean, you know, I mean, trace her steps.
Mm-hmm.
If not, I'll just try and smell the party.
That could work. Do a perception check.
And, yeah, vintage, correct for smell.
Yes.
Yep. You identify the right door by smell, and it's not the one you were going to head to. You come back through?
Stealthily.
Yep. Roll stealth to see if Brazil notices. Very nice. Alright, well, I hope you find your friend. When you do, let her know that I owe her something good, alright?
Hi, guys.
Oh, fuck, there she is.
I've been sitting here the whole time.
Well, you're very sneaky, I guess. So, I'm guessing you don't need something that would make you sneakier.
No.
What would you like, then?
How about... I don't want an item. How about you just say that we're even with my soul debt?
Oh. Tell you what. What I'll do... How much do you owe me right now?
I owe you... I owe you a total of 5,450 souls.
Alright. Let's just call it 450.
That's doable.
Is that 450 gold or plat?
450 souls.
Oh, soul. Okay, so yep, never mind. Yep. Which was still like, what was it each soul's worth? I'm trying to remember so I can remember if I can help Kiori pay.
10 gold.
Win, yeah.
1 platinum.
That's what I thought.
At least,
Yeah.
as far as Braziel's concerned.
Yeah. Do you honestly hand him 5,000 platinum?
No.
You okay, Bob?
What's happened is that Braziel has reduced Gwyn's debt by 5,000 souls.
Right, I got that part. I was actually asking Wilhelm if he handed him the 5,000 platinum for the book.
No. That's me, not Wilhelm asking every time.
Yeah.
Because I've asked a few times. I'm sure it'd get annoying if Wilhelm would constantly was like, "You want me to pay? You want me to pay? You want me to pay?" No. That's me, like just making sure because like I can pay it off.
Okay, so I'm not adding that to the thing. There are other shopkeepers that have stuff at other towns. Keep that in mind for later. All right.
So yeah.
I actually.
Have a nice day.
All right. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I don't think. Yeah.
Anything else? Just come back.
That's crazy.
Telepathic message to Braziel. I'll be back soon.
Glad to hear it.
He will have that. He will have that book done.
Happy reading.
Thank you.
I am never stepping foot in that shop again.
Not even to get that book you want?
I'd rather put an order in through the. Oh, as much as I hate to say it, I'd rather put an order in through the fucking bookkeeper in the whole city, even though he's a fucking ass. Or see if the other elf there has something. The other.
So an amulet of health makes my con 19.
Correct.
Which will boost my entire bloody health score. Is that +4 per level that I've missed?
What was your original con score?
10.
Okay,
Yes.
so you gain HP as a 20th level character because it would be 4 by level.
I'd get how much?
80.
20
Holy
times
shit.
4 is 80.
So that puts me at...
You hit
I gotta check my math. That's a stupid. I'm over 200 health.
214, right?
Yeah, that looks right.
I had a lot more than that, but I actually had to drop health because the amulet does not have the same boost as the ring did. But that's okay. I don't have the surge to consume everything. No.
There are no skill checks that require cons, so none of that raises. Wilhelm, honestly, after all that, is kind of just like, guys, I'm fine with taking it easy for today. I didn't have it. I wanted to go see the other guy, but I'm okay. Just go back and relaxing because that hurt a lot.
Yeah, but your life force isn't as low as it once was.
No, but I'm fine with what I've got. Honestly, this was more than fruitful. Being able to.
Wilhelm really leave the inert?
Oh no! That's coming with him. Oh yeah, no. Solomon is grabbing you out of the
he
door,
didn't
and
grab
he's
the
helping Solomon.
Steel Predator? Wow. But
Oh yeah, I'm adding that to my inventory now. Steel Predator is on the bar.
corpse of Steel Predator. Right.
Hiyori, your shop does not have somewhere I could research this now, does it?
You don't have a
I don't really have a lab.
You don't have an artificer's workbench, do you?
No.
You've got an alchemy lab. You don't have a.
Yeah.
Yeah, your backyard works. It's okay. Rudimentary works enough.
She doesn't really have a backyard either. I was
Son of a bitch.
I was looking for something.
I have a herb garden in the background.
Small herb garden, yeah, but it's not much.
Okay.
Street.
No.
Maybe beg a blacksmith for the use of his forge.
I reckon that Wilhelm has taken time to kind of like homie up the horde where the horde is. So I reckon he probably has one down there.
There's also there's also the work area that you made outside of City of Game, where you had originally
That's
been
true.
working on 5. There's probably still huge sheets of metal there.
So many choices. Alright guys, I want to research on this. There's a few places I could possibly go if you guys want to come with me. I don't know if you guys have any other plans.
Gonna go to do some reading.
Reading mixed with research. He is very curious about the steel.
Okay, how
The
many
steel
hours?
sword, right?
How many hours are you gonna go put into each?
What time of the day is it?
Depends. When did you get back? Like, what time of day was it when you got back?
You didn't say. I've just been assuming that I was around like noonish.
Okay, and you would have had a long rest since then, right?
Yeah,
So
so
you-
it would be like
and-
6.
So you'd probably would have done this first thing in the morning.
Yes.
Okay, so this would be morning. Okay, so it's like
So we'd be looking at about 10, 11 by now.
guys, I want to do a lot of reading. Do you guys have anything you guys want to do? You guys want to come with me? I can bugger off for a little bit and meet you guys up here tomorrow. Or at Kiori's shop tomorrow.
I don't think there's. We don't. Our next stop is to leave town, and we don't really want to do that without you. So.
Yeah.
Are you guys fine if we wait a couple days so I can finish up some other affairs? I want to finish reading this book too. It may take a while.
Are you going to spend the next 48 hours solid just reading?
Yes.
Not
He's about to dinner.
No sleeping at all?
He'll sleep in between, then wake up and go back to reading.
Bloody hell. Alright.
So it's 3 days. It'd be 3 days. 16. No, would that be right? 16, 32, 48. Yeah, 3 days. I need 3 days, guys.
So,
I guess.
we can do
I guess-
downtime time skip if you want. What would the rest of you be doing over the next 3 days to prepare?
I'm gonna patrol the city looking for fiends.
You're going to be actively hunting for fiends. Okay.
The second or third one I've seen on the surface, of course, ignoring Captain Evil's shop. But yeah, I would be going because Paladin.
Would you be exploring the entire city?
Over the course of 3 days, quite possibly, and I will be making liberal use of both my divine sins and let me make sure I have it prepared. Please tell me I have it prepared. Yeah, no. Yes, and detection, or detect good, or detect evil and good.
Okay. Over the next
Give
3
me-
days, you'd find a few minor, lesser demons. But your biggest ping would be on the south side of town. A little spa run by an entity, a demonic entity, called the Changer.
Why do I feel like it would be a bad idea for me to fight this thing?
What would Curie be doing over the next 3 days?
Probably tying up affairs in the shop.
Working in the shop, stocking up on potions, preparing potions for the trip,
Yep.
etc. Making sure Davin's alright, seeing if any kids are still there, stuff.
Yep.
Right. Gwyn, what would you be doing with your time skip?
I feel like I actually would be helping Janrilla. Since like
You'd be
there's a lot of demons.
Helping Genrilla to fight demons?
Yeah.
That's fair. Before leaving, I'm also going to get some really nice gems from the Horde to bargain with any dwarves. Okay. And
Powerful in there. I kind of want to deal with it, but I'm not sure the two of us are going to be enough.
okay. So you'd gather intel and come back to the rest of the party to say there's a big fucking demon.
Yeah. Besides Braziel, which I know where that one is, and I assume he pings fairly large himself.
Well, yes and no.
Some weird stuff. I can tell that I'm going to guess that she can figure out that there's some funky, wonky, magicy doodaddity boobab.
This Braziel is sort of... He's not a lesser fiend, but...
He doesn't ping as big as some of the greater fiends, but there's...
Yeah. But there's a...
But...
Yeah.
There's something more there because she's seen some weird things in there.
And
And
you've probably... over the next 3 days, you'll probably talk to Gwyn about what she saw too, right?
Yeah.
yeah. Yes, we would.
However, the Changer is a lot more themed all at once. And
that's a lot of people.
The reason why people come to the Changer is to change themselves. People who are no longer happy with the type of creature they are will have the Changer, for a hefty fee of course, alter their race.
During our, I guess, demon hunting, would we, I guess, also see like other players, or are they still absent?
You do see some other players about. Yeah. Doing. Some of them are just minding their own business, trying to get on with the quests.
Fair. Still kind of low numbers than it has been in the beginning, or has it come back to normal-ish?
More or less normal. There's still the murder hobos as well. You see a bunch of them kicking a halfling. One of the player characters even goes to the changer to change his player race from an elf to an orc.
I don't want to fight them, but I do want to kind of chastise the ones that are kicking the halfling, because got to defend the weak.
It's just a character, dude. Come on.
And I've got to stick in character. I've got to be. I've got to stick to my oath. That is the weak.
We got a hardcore nerd here, guys.
Wouldn't the term technically be geek? Since
How about dork? Is that better?
do you want a stab wound?
Oh, sure, with your freaking.
Is that what you see the world as when you go home? You dream of those every night?
What are you talking about?
He called me a dork. I'm asking if he dreams about dorks when he goes home.
You're weird. Come on, these weirdos are killing our buzz. Let's go.
Does Anthony not understand what I'm?
Yes, I do. I do, but these guys don't. They're idiots.
Okay, I was really hoping that it was not you. I'm like, oh, please tell me, Anthony.
No, I get it. I get it. Yeah.
Okay. I was trying to be as
You're
politically
suggesting
correct.
that they dream of penises. Yes.
Yes, well, specifically whales. But yes, because that's what the technical definition of the word is.
Yeah, but if we're going to go into technical thing, then a geek is a freak show act that used to bite the heads off chickens. So
Yeah, I know, but I was trying to be funny and
yes.
Anyway, moving on. Sorry. The poor players.
Yeah.
Well, they move on because they got irritated by your smart.
Woo!
Roleplay shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
I social interactions. Yay! Leave it to the
Yeah, they're
paladin.
weird.
Anywho, but yeah, gonna go back and tell Kiori about the thing and ask if she wants to join us in the fight, or maybe, let me borrow a certain item.
Remind me, what happened to the Earth Genie? Did she get talismaned?
She was turned into a spider.
Permanently?
Jester.
Jester. Oh, okay.
Rewrote her program into some sort of spider because he couldn't delete her outright without causing too many things, but rewriting her code into a spider means she's still there, but she's not at all able to do anything unless somebody was to kill the spider, I suppose. And
Okay.
so there's a spider somewhere, probably somewhere still in Goblinopolis.
Unless she's reverted or been corrected.
Yeah. But if I'm right about Jester, that would be probably hard. It would be hard for the system to figure out that she's not what she's supposed to. We'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
No, I'm not the one. I'm not the one down there
Well,
dealing with it.
yeah, I was going to say you're not the one going down there. Wilhelm is. Wilhelm keeps
Yep,
going back.
sure as shit is. Because he's down there doing other things. So yeah, it's entirely possible he'd run into her if she's back to her normal form.
Uh-huh. Or not. Okay. Do we need to wrap this up?
Maybe.
Oh yeah, we need to be up super early tomorrow, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alright. So...
Whatever. Darn thing. Yeah.
Wilhelm, you do notice something strange about that pile of treasure when you go back down there.
Sounds... God. Let me guess. It's looking like it's pretty small or is it getting bigger?
Yeah, it definitely seems to be returning to its previous size whenever you go back to it. You don't seem to be able to, as much as you take away from it, it just seems to keep coming back.
So the crazy thing is he's actually only taken from it one time. And that was when they very first got down there. So,
Oh, so
everything
you're,
he's had
you're taking just from what you've already taken.
yeah, that's all just from what he's had. Everything that's down there, you didn't even give us a number. You were just like, it's piles.
It is
And
piles.
I was like, okay.
And the piles keep getting bigger. You said you were using that space as kind of a lab as well, right?
Yeah, he's also using it as like a lab to do other things, yep.
Cool. Alright.
But the research is, every time he's done, it's going back in the bag, so no one else can access the research but him.
You put in the steel predator back in the bag?
I don't even know if that, wait, would that fit in the bag?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think it would. I'm like, wait a minute, that one wouldn't fit.
You'd have to leave it there. Or
Yeah,
carry it back and forth. Which would be difficult once you've taken it to pieces.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway.
Well, I'll have to think about that one, because he probably wouldn't stash it there, because he's not one to keep his research out in the open just because he has trust issues. Only people he trusts is the party.
It's a sealed chamber. Like, this is a closed cavern. There's no way in or out except via
That's true.
your teleportation circle. As far as
That's
you know.
true. He has seen, he's seen the gold hoard increasing, so he still wouldn't trust it that much.
Fair.
Yeah, because he's only been taking a little, so he'd notice if it like suddenly just kept growing. He'd be like, wait, what the
Well,
fuck
not
going on?
growing, but replenishing. Does that make sense?
So it's just like it's just never ending.
Mhm.
Okay, that's suspicious. Actually, he probably would be suspicious. He'd think that's cool. He'd think that's some kind of enchantment. He'd have to. He'll ask the genie about that if he ever encounters one again.
All right.
Yeah. Shit.
Well.
Would it fit? It doesn't fit in his chest either. Shit.
Go back to Braziel and buy a portable hole.
Yeah.
He can do that?
Yeah. You can get a portable hole.
Shit. Well, he's going back there anyway once he finishes his book because he's got to talk to Braziel.
Mm-hmm.
Because those fit larger objects than bags.
I've never heard of a portable hole, so I have no
There you
idea what
go.
the fuck that is. So
Fine
Thank you.
black cloth, 6 feet in diameter. It creates an extra dimensional hole that's 10 foot deep. And you can just fold the edges of the cloth together to and sling it up, like fold it up into a like pocket handkerchief and stuff in your pocket, and then unfurl it again to get anything you want out.
okay, how much does Braziel want for that?
It's a rare item, so it would be is it 500, I believe, which you can afford, right?
Oh yeah, he
Actually, it's
He-
5,000. Sorry.
again he still has 4 diamonds at that price.
Yeah.
He actually, to make sure they still have money, he will actually, when he goes back down there to the horde, when he grabs the other gems to hopefully bribe dwarves with, he's going to grab more gems and more gold just because he spent a bit
Okay.
splurging. If there's any number you want that to be, I don't really know.
Do you want to grab another couple of bags of 100 gold each, or Do you want to grab?
He's been grabbing platinum. Honestly, that's what he's had.
Then bags of 100 platinum each. How many bags?
How many can fit in the chest with some gems thrown into?
How big's the chest?
It's pretty sizable. We fit like 25 plus diamonds in it, plus a fuck ton of gold.
You could probably... Yeah. I imagine being able to fit easily like 16 bags of gold in there.
Okay, so...
Or platinum in that case.
Okay, is that with the other platinum he has in there? Because he has more in there that's just been...
If you were to empty it out.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to visualize the interior space here.
Yeah, let me look how big it is again. There's a thing called secret chest or something? Yeah, Lehman's secret chest.
Yes.
Lehman's secret chest.
You found it?
12 cubic feet, yeah.
12?
Mm-hmm.
12 cubic feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm not sure how much you want.
Sorry?
I'm not sure how much you want that to be, because like I said, last time we did it, you just told me to put platinum in untold numbers.
Yes, I know. I think my brain's a little too tired to process it at the moment, but we'll think about it and figure it out for next time, okay?
That's fine. I'll text it to you so we have a reminder too, and then... Yeah. Then, like, when he bought the portable hole, he's got to talk to Braziel, so we'll do all that then too.
Sweet. All right.
And then, let me save this PDF and send it to you, and, yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah. So, if it's okay with you guys, we'll put a pin in it there.
Sounds fine with me.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a good place.
And yeah, I hope you guys at home enjoyed listening as much as we enjoyed playing. If you're not a member of the community already, there's a link in the description below if you want to come find us. And in the meantime, no matter what role you play, have a good game. Good night.